Melissa.
And I'm Emily.
And you're listening to Slash and Slay, a horror podcast. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. I thought you were going to say happy Halloween. I was like, not yet.
Not yet.
Not quite,
Not
darling.
quite. That's my chair if anyone's
Squeaky
worried
chair.
about it.
Ooh, a creaky, squeaky chair. So spooky.
Scary.
I'm going to try really hard, and I have not been able to talk very well today. Like, just not get the words out. I can't bring words to mind. So I'm going to try, because last week I was re-listening to our episode, and we just, like, could not speak.
Struggling.
It was so bad. My sister sent me a video of me talking. Like, she was listening to the podcast, and she was like, why'd you say this like this? And I said, like, instead of ignore, I said ignar. And she, like, took a video and sent it to me, like, roasting me. And she was like, I'm taking video of this because if I had a podcast, I would also, like, say things like this and ignore it. And I was like, I didn't even know.
Ignore.
Ignar.
Well, I know there's one where you're like, Goyle.
Yeah, I said Goyle, and then you said something else too. Yeah. Like, we just couldn't. So I'm going to try very hard to speak eloquently today.
If you don't, it's fine.
It makes me that much more charming.
It just makes you more relatable.
I'm so #relatable. So
you
relatable.
Are. You're very #relatable.
Well, guys, it's actually really exciting because it's been a year.
One whole year.
Of slashing and slaying the world of horror.
Well, we're like a week from it being
We're a week
actual
from it
year,
being a year.
Like from when we posted, but I think we had recorded the first podcast by now.
Yes.
So
technically.
Yeah.
I think we had some backlog.
Yes.
Look at us.
We need to do that again.
I know. Now we're like desperate. like not desperate to record.
Please, we have to record.
No, we're just like, oh my gosh, like we have to get it done this day or else it's not happening.
Yeah.
So
that's okay though.
No, it's
we're
fine.
booked and busy girls.
Yeah, girls. We're booked and busy girls who ignore their schedules. Ignore. What's that, like Australian?
Yeah.
Ignore. I hate Australian accents. Sorry,
shout out to the Australians
fans
that listen to us. We do have some.
Do we?
In our analytics. There are some people in Australia, so you just lost them.
Good eye, mate. From Sydney.
Good
Sorry,
eye.
I'm that's probably so like rude.
Cleo.
Nor. H2R.
I saw this TikTok. This is a derailment. I saw this TikTok of someone, like some Australians that were like laughing about how people exaggerate their accent or whatever because of H2O, and all the comments were like, y'all sound exactly
That's not exaggerating.
I was like, this is actually what you guys sound like though to us. Like, sorry.
It does not sound exaggerated at all. I don't think I could go to Australia because I'd be like, y'all be quiet.
Mine is because of the spiders.
Right. I hate the people. You hate the spiders. I'm sorry. I don't hate people from Australia. I'm so sorry.
Lost every single Australian.
I'm so sorry.
Ever.
I love you from Australia. It's beautiful there.
Yeah.
I would love to go to the Sydney Opera House.
Everyone in Australia is beautiful.
And they're so nice. I've heard they're nice.
Yes. They're very nice. I know.
Hey, beggars can't be choosers with our
right.
audience.
I know. That's why you can't.
We love you, Australians. You know what? Who it is from Australia?
Who?
I bet it's the person that writes with me on Macabre Daily.
Oh, really?
Yes. I don't know if they would allow me to say their name, but if they can, tell me, and I will. And I love you. I don't hate you at all. I love you dearly.
But she obviously thinks you're annoying.
Actually, your accent was very nice.
Oh, that's good.
Yes. We had to have a team meeting.
I love Australian accents, by the way. So for
the record, Alyssa loves Australian
For the record,
accents.
I love them. Emily hates them.
I'm so sorry. I got over it a little bit when I when I watched Talk to Me. So it's a little better. Better.
It's a little better.
Sorry, that's horrible. You can make fun of our American accents because I know they're awful, and I have such like Kim Kardashian vocal fry.
I find myself doing that too, and it's
I was not raised
thing.
that way.
Me neither.
And
I'm
trying my voice is
like really trying to keep my
voice is gonna be horrible.
Yeah.
I watched The Golden Bachelor last night.
I love The Golden Bachelor.
You started watching it?
Yeah, I watched it. And I haven't watched The Bachelor in forever because it annoys the crap out of me. But I watched it.
Shut up. Like my heart, I could hear it cracking, like breaking. It was so sad. And then now I hate him because I'm like, if
I didn't watch last night. Did he do something bad?
I didn't watch last night's either.
Oh, okay,
I watched the first one.
Okay.
I'm just mad that like if in 43 years of marriage, if I didn't get it into your head that you won't be happy with anyone else, then I did not do my job.
I know.
Like, how can you go?
If I was up there and I was like, and I saw that Jared was going on The Bachelor,
I would haunt everyone.
I would be so mad.
I would haunt like, I know people like, be happy. They want me to be happy. No, I don't actually.
Actually, no. Because, okay, I saw this story that it's really sad. It was like, so this guy was married to his wife for, I think, 15, 20 years, something like that. She passed away. He got remarried and was with her for like 15, 20 years. And then guess who he was buried with? The new wife. Like, that's awful. That's absolutely. He went and was married. Like, there was something so freaking depressing about this story that I started thinking about it while I was on my honeymoon, just randomly, and I started crying.
Oh my gosh! Did you make him promise?
I did. I was
okay, good.
I was like, I'm gonna die, and you're gonna marry
be
someone
married
else,
with
and
some
then you're gonna
hussy.
be buried with her. And he was like, no. He's like, no.
We
If
literally
you
got
die, I'm
married
literally
last
gonna
week.
go into like hiding and like never come out. I was like, okay. Like,
I literally don't understand. Did you watch the first episode?
I did.
And most of those ladies are like, yeah, my husband's dead too. And I'm like, y'all go home and be sad, okay?
Right?
I'm sorry. Like, that sounds horrible. And I know I'm young and I don't have a grasp on death and life like that.
And like wanting to be with someone after that. It would just be, but I think it's been several years.
It's been 6 years for him.
Yeah. So that's a decent amount of time. A lot of men, when their wife dies, 3 months later, they're with someone else.
It's because they're helpless. I mean, my boss has told me before, like, if her husband dies, she said that he needs to marry quick. Like, she's told him, marry as soon as possible because you're absolutely helpless and you you need somebody to do things for you.
Yeah. I think my husband would be fine because he's kind of a loner.
Independent. Yeah.
So
I just think I just kept saying this last night. Was it not enough? Was 43 years not enough?
Like, was that not enough love?
Like, did you not get everything that you would hope for in a life and a partner?
Right.
You have 2 children.
Mm-hmm.
You have grandchildren. I'm like getting emotional.
Yeah.
Like thinking about this. I'm like, was it not enough? Like, that makes me sad.
This is horror.
This is horror.
This is truly horror.
I would haunt.
Yes.
Haunt. Okay, I probably I know that everybody's situation's different. You never know, whatever. But I don't know. I'm not that kind of person.
Yes.
Whatever.
And I was like, this whole episode so far this was supposed to be a celebration of our 1 year. This is depressing, but I was talking to my mom about it, so we're watching it together, and she was like, I don't think I would want to remarry after if anything happened to your dad. They've been married 30 something years, and I was like, yeah, I wouldn't want you to either. That'd be horrible. I cannot imagine. I would, if anything happened to either my parents, God forbid, and one of them married or started dating, no, I'm
they were like, we just want you to be happy. I'm like,
I don't.
You know how I'll make you happy.
You'll be happy.
Do it. Yeah.
You'll be happy just by still being my mom or dad.
That's another thing. They were like, we just want someone to sleep with, sleep next to. And I'm like, you did for 43 years.
You can have a little alone time. It's okay.
Fine. You probably have 20 good years left in you. You're going to be okay.
Is this a cancelable conversation?
Yes, honestly, you might need to cut it. I'm kidding.
No, I understand everyone's This
is just my personal.
Yes. It would be very difficult for me, and it would be hard for me to right now. I don't know. Maybe
I'll change my mind.
Maybe it changes when you're older.
I'm sure it does.
It would be difficult for me to think of Jared with anyone else, but when you're older, maybe it's
But it also is for example, in Practical Magic, she was married to her husband for 4 years, and then he died.
Yeah, that's different.
It's the more recent.
It's different because yes, it's.
But then also, where do you get buried?
Where do you
cremate me and throw me in the ocean?
I don't know.
Erase the.
Yeah. I don't think I want to be buried. I think I want to be cremated.
I want to be reclaimed by the ground. Bury me in your backyard.
Yeah, but bury me with
take me to in satin, lay me down.
Not bury, but cremate me and take me to a mountain and throw me off.
Colorado, yeah.
Literally throw me off. I don't care. I'll go flying.
I don't care.
I don't care. I'm dead.
Throw me off. I don't care. I'll keep some of yours.
Thank you. And a little locket around your neck.
Around my neck.
By your heart.
This is Alyssa. And I accidentally open it. I'm like,
no.
No.
You spill everywhere.
You spill. Anyway, we started before we even recorded. We were like, we can't talk as much as we did last week. And we've already like talked about The Bachelor.
Well, Emily, I want to say something to you.
Okay.
I want to say happy 1 year anniversary.
Happy 1 year anniversary.
And congratulations.
Let's kiss. Ooh, we kissed.
Ooh.
Did you believe that? We didn't kiss. Sorry, Jared. We didn't kiss.
We didn't. It was just a joke.
Was it just a joke?
We
have kissed before.
It was just a joke. We have, but let's
just like a little.
It was a peg. It was a peg. We were
peg.
kissing everyone.
Yeah, we were kissing everybody.
Literally everyone.
If this podcast gets to
this is the one that takes off.
If this podcast gets to 1 million views, 1 million listens, downloads.
No.
No.
It'll get 2.
We'll kiss.
Me and you.
We will kiss. Anyway, happy 1 year.
Happy 1 year.
I love doing this with you.
Me too.
Highlight of my week.
Just like so. When was it? Like last September when we started talking about this. It all started. I don't know if we've ever talked about the origin on
maybe
the
a
pod.
little bit.
Maybe
slightly.
a little. I had a dream. Well, we had watched some like scary movies together, and I'd just been hanging
Barbarian,
out.
yeah.
Yes, and been talking about them and stuff. And because Emily used to hate horror movies, and now
I'm a converter.
loves them.
Converted.
So we were talking and stuff, and I had a dream that I was like the final girl, but all my friends were trying to kill me. And so, like, I was telling Emily about the dream, and then we're like thinking like we should make like a board game or something. That would be like a survive final girl type board game.
And we were like coming up with all of our friends, like
As
who
the
they would
character.
be.
Yeah, the
and,
tropes
yeah.
and stuff. And we were like, I was very serious about it. I was like, this is such a good idea.
Yeah.
I don't even know how we'd start, but like
It would be fun.
it would be so fun to do something like this and do it with Emily. And then I don't even know. I think I suggested it. I think I suggested
Alyssa's little
it.
creative brain.
I was like, why don't we just like start a podcast?
And I was like, haha, okay. And then here we are.
And you're like, wait, I love that idea.
Yeah.
And so here we are.
Yeah.
We got started.
We made a theme song. We made a logo.
Yeah, we did
Took
a
some
photo
pics.
shoot. Our first photo shoot was probably around, it's at the beginning of October last year. I
I'll
got a
probably get
notification.
Yeah.
And it was a blast,
It was a
honestly.
blast.
Just coming up with the concept. Like, we really wanted to delve into like final girl, very camp theme. That's kind of how we started. So our
Yes.
first photo shoot, if you look back, if you're a new listener, it's like us all beaten
Bloodied
up
up.
and bloody and fighting for our lives.
Yeah.
And then we discovered
It's not really our vibe.
that, well, it's not really our vibe because we like to,
We're girlies.
just kind of talk about the Golden Bachelor and
Yeah.
stuff and incorporate that. And a lot of people kind of had the same vibe. Like a lot of
Yeah.
horror podcasts had the same sort of.
And a lot of them are like male podcasts.
Yes.
So we need to be like, we are for the girlies. We are of the
Mhm.
girlies. We are girlies.
Yes.
And so that's why we rebranded ultimately.
Right.
Just to find our target audience.
Mm-hmm.
Which if you're a boy, you're a girly too.
Yes.
It's okay.
You're part of our target audience as well.
Yeah, you're a girly. It's just people who are like, I don't know.
I think it's more like people who find horror fun.
Yeah, I was going to say a casual.
It's a casual watcher. It's not
Fun.
someone who necessarily dives super, super deep into the lore, the history, all this stuff. Like, that's great. And those are awesome podcasts. But we just kind of like to watch horror for the vibes.
Yeah.
For the story, for the entertainment. And I think.
And like, yeah, sometimes I like to dive in. But
Yeah.
it's like, with like Pearl, for example.
Right,
That kind of
right.
just came naturally to me to like dive into that one specifically. It really spoke to me.
Right.
Now, other ones I'm like, well, this one had like this and kind of scary.
Yeah.
Like,
Right. Like, this one made me jump here.
Yeah.
And
this one's good if you like this,
Mhm.
whatever. But it's been really fun to kind of rebrand and reassess what makes us happy and what we enjoy doing, because ultimately if we didn't enjoy doing this, we would stop, because we have trouble committing to things. So
we honestly, this is the longest that I've probably stuck with anything.
Maybe you're writing your books.
Well, writing, but
that's
to
like
me that's like
something else.
Core.
Yeah.
But I think I started a lot of projects in my lifetime, and
me too.
they've petered out after a couple months.
Same.
And I think it's helpful we keep each other going.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
I don't think like we'll like be 80 and we'll probably be like, come on, we got to record the podcast. Come on, girl.
A little bit more.
We live in the same retirement village.
Same. We got to make sure that happens.
Make sure it happens, guys. Well, we thought it would be fun to take this episode as a little like look back.
Yeah.
Talk about our favorite episodes.
Our favorite eps.
And also we have a few slash and slays, I think.
Yes.
Now, unfortunately, guys, we could not watch episode 3 of American Horror Story. What's it called?
Delicate episode. It was episode 4, wasn't it?
4.
Yes, it was 4.
Episode 4 of Delicate. Just our schedules did not work out this time. So
is it cool that I said all that?
Is it true that you're in my head? 'Cause I know that it's delicate.
It's just we have to sing that every time.
Delicate.
Just the rules.
So we won't be talking about that. But we did talk about The Golden Bachelor, so
we did
more passionately than we have about American Horror Story.
Very true,
for sure. So starting off, I have a list of all of our episodes here.
I do too.
I'm like, wow, 42 is a lot, but then you like scroll up and
I know,
like,
it's like
it's
okay,
done.
it's in. It's over.
It's not even a year's worth of episodes.
No,
so
not
it would be
quite.
52 because we did take like 2 breaks, I think.
I think so. Yeah, we did. We took a
little Thanksgiving
summer was
break.
definitely. We took a break to rebrand, and then summer for the wedding and stuff. We took a little breaky break then too.
Yeah, which as you should.
Yes, as you always should.
We started our podcast with doing our favorite horror movies. Do you remember what mine was?
The Shining, and
Rosemary's. Did we talk
Rosemary's.
about 3 or 2? 2.
The Shining and Rosemary's Baby. Or mine.
Yours were The Descent. And oh, the one about the driving. What's it called? Right? With Chris Walker.
Chris Walker.
Is that his name?
Chris. No.
Walker or
Paul
something,
Walker.
right? Paul Walker. Chris Walker.
Chris Walker.
Joyride.
Ride.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, I knew it was driving.
Which is funny enough because it's about a truck driver who goes insane. And at that exact time that we were recording, I had just met Jared and started talking to him.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
So, Jared's been around as long as the podcast has been.
He was just born.
He was born a year ago.
No, she's not a pedo.
No.
Are those still your 2 favorites, you think?
That's a good question. I think classically, yeah, they are. There's been some that I've obviously enjoyed since then, but classically, I think those have to stay my fave. What about you?
I think so. I can't really think of anything that I watched this past year that would like put it up. Maybe Pearl, but I don't know if I have to see if that stands my test of time.
Right.
Like
I
personally.
mean, maybe like Barbarian.
I do love
just
Barbarian.
because it's just we've talked about this so many times.
It's just so good.
It just shocked. It's the shock value. Like it was just so the whole time I was like on the edge of my seat.
Yes.
And I haven't watched a movie since then really where I was truly on the edge of my seat. Like,
I can recommend one that I saw.
You can recommend one?
Should we stop
that
real quick and do our slash and slays? Yeah, I saw it on Tuesday.
It was good?
I'm scarred for life.
Oh. Is that good?
It was like, you know how I feel about Hereditary? Then it was like this one.
Right underneath Hereditary?
Like feeling a little nauseous thinking about it.
Okay. Well, we'll
go back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think those are still my favorites. What was another favorite? We did our favorite horror books.
Our favorite horror books.
Which yours was
I don't even remember. Intensity.
Intensity. Yes. I was like, Insomnia. No, that's not
Did
right.
we do 2?
Yes. Yours was Intensity,
What's my other one?
and it was a Stephen King. It was
Pet Cemetery.
Okay, I can't remember if it was Pet Cemetery.
Yeah, it was Pet
'cause
Cemetery.
Yeah, Pet Cemetery. Where mine?
I just blanked. Well, where yours?
Mine was one Stephen King.
One Stephen King. Oh, Salem's Lot.
Mm-mm.
Oh wait, no.
I was reading it around.
Oh,
that
The
time,
Shining.
though. Mm-mm.
Oh. What?
Misery.
Misery.
And I'm thinking of ending things.
Oh right.
Yes.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
No. How dare you?
How dare you? We did do horror Hunger Games. That was
That
really
was fun.
And we're gonna do it again this year.
We should for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, for Thanksgiving, and we're gonna hopefully get you guys involved too.
Yeah.
I think it would be fun.
I think so.
to
I think
do.
we have more following.
There's an option to do a live podcast on
Should we do a
Podbean.
live?
And so I don't know if anyone would listen to it, but
Guys, will you listen?
would you listen if we did a live event
Oh my gosh. One day we'll be like Rhett and Link.
and we'll get to do live?
We'll do like carnivals.
Yes.
Do you know there's like a Thanksgiving horror movie coming out?
Yes.
Looks
Called-
very
is
scary.
it called Thanksgiving?
It's called Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Looks very scary.
It does.
Speaking of holiday themed horror, we watched Krampus, too.
Krampus.
That one was so fun. That was like probably one of my favorite episodes.
Yes.
Just because I love
We
Krampus.
just went through it the whole movie and
We just watched
it.
it and just would
It
pause it
wasn't
and be
the
like,
plan that we were
No.
gonna do, but we just ended up doing that.
yeah, because we were just like, okay, let's just like skip forward through scenes and we just
Yeah.
watched the whole thing, which is fine with me.
Fine with me. I'll watch it again this year.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Like some of these seem like a few weeks ago that we did these.
I know.
Like this Haunted Hotels and Mystery Lights seems like such a short time ago, which
Oh,
it kind of was. It was
yeah.
January. Like
Yeah. Well, it really wasn't. I mean, it wasn't that long ago.
no,
We did our first Kiss, Marry, Kill.
that was fun.
Kiss, Marry, Kill. We did do. Remember the 2 episodes we did that were we watched movies?
Yeah.
Sinister and American Werewolf in London.
Sinister, iconic. Sinister Sweaters and Scorpions. That's what it was called.
Oh yeah.
Ethan
'Cause
Hawke.
Ethan Hawke and his sweater that we kept making fun of.
Mm-hmm. That was episode 6. Wait, we were ambitious.
We were, and it didn't last.
Well, that's
It
a
just
long
got-
commitment.
It is. It just got hard to do.
I
like,
think we kind
to
of
sit
just forgot
down-
about it, and then we're like, okay, well.
Yeah, because we'd sit down and watch a movie for 2.5 hours
Mm-hmm.
and record. It's just we're booked and busy. Like I said, we didn't
Yeah.
have time.
We did not have time.
We didn't have time.
Oh my gosh, I'm already back in
Although,
August
should we
now.
do it with Skinamarink? Skinamarink?
Oh, I'm so scared. Okay, yeah, we should. That'll make me be less scared.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do that for like Halloween, our Halloween episode.
Oh yeah. What was our
'Cause
original?
we're gonna do like Halloween movies, like recommendations.
I thought we were gonna talk about Halloween.
Oh right, we're gonna talk about Halloween. I just saw a Halloween movie.
The Halloween.
The Halloween movie.
The Halloween movie.
Michael
movies.
Myers.
I was thinking for that one, guys. Again, you're listening to us brainstorm. We could do we could talk about the movies, but we could also talk about would we survive Michael Myers
Oh no,
and how? How we
I wouldn't.
The answer? Yeah, easy. Podcast done.
No, that would be fun. Yeah, we need to. We always have to make it a game. Like we just can't just.
We can't just
We know-
talk.
we don't know
need
chill. We have
need
no
game.
chill.
We need games.
We need game.
We need game.
We need game. What's
Uh,
another game we played?
Well, I
Sorting
don't know
Hat.
about games. Oh yeah, the Sorting Hat.
That was fun. That wasn't really a game, but we sorted.
I really liked the Decoms That Terrified Us episode, talking
Oh,
about that
yeah.
one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that was fun. And the zombie rom-coms.
Yes, that was fun too.
You guys should go back and listen to all these episodes, man. We were just
so funny.
We were on.
What would you do? Horror Edition Part 1
Mhm.
and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Kiss, Marry, Kill Part 2.
And the Screaming Awards,
Yes.
where we gave out awards.
Yes.
No one came to accept them.
How unfortunate. We sent them all though.
We sent all of their awards to them.
Our longest episode is Breaking Dawn. Edward is daddy.
I just heard a whistling.
I heard doo 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 doo. What was that?
Oh my god! Okay, hold on.
I'm sorry.
Okay. That don't ring the doorbell.
That was so scary.
That was terrifying because I
Sorry if
heard
I scared you guys.
like whistling. Like I heard like a
I did
whistling
too.
sound.
I thought it sounded like a Roomba being like done. Like I'm done, Roomba. And I was
Wasn't
like,
mine.
oh, she got a Roomba.
It was Amazon packages.
Oh, what'd you get from Amazon? I'm
I got
lightheaded.
some clothes. Sorry.
Ooh, Prime Day deals.
I got some clothes and some clothes for my husband.
Ooh, fashion show.
Fashion show at lunch.
I think we should pick out our top 3 movies. I mean,
Episodes?
let's just do this episode again. Top 3 movies. Top 3 episodes.
From season 1, season 2, or
How about we do
all
one
time?
from each season?
Okay, 1 from each season, or
Yeah,
2 from
season 1, season 2, season 3.
Okay. Well, we've only done 4 episodes this season.
Okay.
What's your favorite so far? Or 3? 3
We've only done
episodes.
3. Okay, fine. Just from
2 movies from each. 2
two
2
from one.
episodes from each season.
Okay. Season 1. I think honestly,
Honestly.
Krampus,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, Sinister Sweater and Scorpions was so fun. I was thinking about the ones that were really fun to
actually record. Yeah.
Yeah,
Me too.
and that one was really fun, and so was Krampus because we just watched the movies. I say Horror Hunger Games and Krampus.
I'm gonna say let's see. I don't want to say the same things as you.
You can.
Kiss, Marry, Kill. The first
that
one
was good.
was fun, and then if we're going based on what was fun or what was our favorite, honestly, I also really think that the first episode, our favorite horror movies,
Yeah.
was fun. Now, it's different than what I think was like our best episode.
Oh yeah.
And it's not based on
It's just my favorite.
analytics. DComs,
Decoms was good.
I thought this was just really good. And I think What Would You Do? Horror Edition was really good too.
Yeah.
It was a good series. We need to do that again. We have to
I
do that
do
for
like-
season 3.
Oh yeah. What would you do? Horror
Mm-hmm.
part 3
Part 3.
and Kiss Marry Kill part 3.
Yes.
Might as well.
Might as well.
And we haven't done another Is It a Horror movie?
We haven't.
And that was fun.
That was good. We
kind of fought.
that one what
We kinda fought.
well we did, but we wanted to make it like a full-on debate,
Yeah.
but we
put
realized
too much pressure.
we put way too much pressure on ourselves to like make it formal, like
We
in a
just need to be
debate.
like, this is a horror movie. This
Yeah.
is not a horror movie.
And so we remember we recorded like maybe like 20 minutes
Yeah,
of
we
us
just,
trying to debate, and we were like, I don't know.
We've never really done that.
Yeah.
Like we've never had to start over.
And then we're like, this isn't working. Let's just talk about why we think it's a horror movie.
And it was so much better.
Yeah.
Our least favorite horror movies. That was fun. Wait, let me think.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
least favorite was
Tusk.
Tusk, and
I don't remember yours. Oh, Hereditary was one of yours.
was it House of Wax?
House of Wax. Was it?
Let's see.
I don't think we say in here.
No.
I don't know.
Mm-mm.
I can't remember.
Wasn't it with does House of Wax have Chris?
It has Jared Padalecki in it.
Oh, then I don't know.
It might have been.
I don't remember
honestly can't
mine.
remember.
Oh, Hereditary and something else.
Yeah.
Oh, The Gallows.
Oh yeah.
That was mine.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Had a little hiccup. Okay, what was your top 2
Top
from
two,
season 2?
2.
Which mostly, except for the end, mostly was us on film.
Yes.
On film.
On film.
On film. I'm an old-timey
On
gentleman.
film.
It was us doing a YouTube channel.
Yes, which maybe one day we'll go back to it, but
Yeah.
at the moment we are really enjoying just our more casual. I don't know, like we are very performative, outgoing gals, but we're also not like, I don't know. We don't like spotlight either. You know, I don't know. It's weird. Like, I don't know. We just feel more comfortable just sitting on our couch.
Right. I was feeling like I wasn't being as authentic on camera because I was worried about, oh, what do I look like? Was my face doing the right thing?
Beautiful and hot. Where does season 2 start?
Thank you. Season 2 starts at episode 20.
Oh, right. Okay.
I mean, sorry, episode 21.
21.
Mm-hmm.
Horror movies for the girlies was fun.
That was fun. I would say, okay, I have mine.
Okay.
And honestly, I'm not really counting the Twilights, because I would pick all those, because
those were just
that
so
month,
fun.
September was just the
funnest,
the most fun,
the funnest.
So horror based on true stories.
That's what I was gonna say.
And What Would You Do Horror Edition. We actually filmed those on the same night. And
oh yeah, we did.
I actually loved the What Would You Do Horror Edition. I thought we had the funniest. It was like so funny. I think we were really relaxed by that second one. The first one was more serious.
These are so like two juxtaposed. I can't believe we filmed those on the same night, because one of them is so like we have to have the facts straight, and the other one's like, I don't know, I run away. Like
that one made me, I remember laughing so much doing that one. So
horror based on true stories, I will pick that one too, because I just really like doing all that.
Yeah, we need to do it.
I don't like to do it every time. I don't like to do all my research every time. But
give me
every now and then,
give me a little heads up and I'll do it.
Yeah. What else? Twilight? No, we can't count Twilight. Our first horror movies. What did we talk about with that one?
Our first horror movies.
Yeah.
I don't remember doing that.
I don't remember this one. Talk about their first times watching horror, that is.
What's the plot? I kind of remember that.
We played like,
What's the plot?
Hi. Even though we don't take drugs.
Was I drunk?
Our biggest fears. That one was not fun.
Because we had to talk about our biggest fears.
Horror movies for the girlies. I'll say that one too, because that one was fun.
Okay. What was your favorite 2 from this season 3?
Our
childhood Halloweens
and Creature Feature.
Yeah, same.
The only 2 that are out right now. That's fun. Now overall, number 1.
Oh,
that's hard.
Ooh,
that's out of a lot.
That's really rough. You know what? I'm gonna go with Twilight. I just like not count. Those are like separate entities.
Yeah, it's a different podcast.
It is, because it really was, because we literally changed our logo and
literally did everything.
I would say I think the What Would You Do Part 2. I'm gonna go with that one, because I just like remember filming it and I really genuinely thought it was so funny. Like watching it back and making TikToks for it and stuff. So.
I think I'll do. I don't know.
Take your pick. Take your pick.
I just feel like if I say Krampus, it's just because I like that movie the best. Like I really like that movie, you know?
Yeah. We can say Krampus.
I'm gonna say DComs That Terrified Us, even though that wasn't like on my top 2 of anything. I think like of all time, like I just think that one's like good. It encapsulates all of us, all of our vibe and everything, because we like nostalgia. We were like, I'm gonna say I was kind of a 90s kid because I just got hand-me-downs and my mom didn't know what was cool. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Okay. Is that fine with you guys or
fine
what?
With me. Oops. That was my ice.
Oops.
That's me drinking water.
What do you hope to accomplish in the next year of our podcast?
That's a really good question. Like an interview question.
Yes.
Let's see. In the next 5 years.
We do have something that we can.
We do. We have a little something that we want to.
A little something
we want to talk about. That is, we are in the process of opening a pop-up shop.
Pop-up shop.
A pop-up shop. That was my phone.
Pop-up shop.
Lots of things are happening. A pop-up shop. So it's going to be called Slash&Slay Shop.
Of course.
Obviously.
Shop and slash and shop.
Slash and shop.
What if it was slash and shop? Slash and shop.
Slash and shop.
Guys, tell us if you like Slash and
Shop
Slay.
and slay. Shop and slay.
Shop and shop.
Shop and chop.
Shop and chop.
Chop and chop.
Chop and shop.
Chop and shop. We just have we start a whole new podcast.
Chop and chop.
Chop and shop. Chop and shop.
Chop and shop. And we just like talk about what we bought that week. I had to go to Target 4 times because I kept wanting to go back and get more lotion. That's not what happened to me this week at all.
Not based on a true story.
Yeah, so we are doing a shop.
Yes.
Pop-up shop.
A pop-up shop.
A pop-up shop called Slash Shop and Shop.
Chop and shop.
I'm like, we're gonna be able to talk this episode. I'm gonna say the hardest tongue twister I can possibly think of. Well, I'm lightheaded.
Breathe.
Deep breaths. I've actually been lightheaded all day because I had a pretty intense workout this morning, guys.
Well, drink water.
I barely did.
That's my solution.
Drink water.
Anyways, we're opening a shop, and first of all, we're gonna have some Slash and Slay merch, some cute little T-shirts,
so y'all can rep us on the streets.
Yes, we're gonna have stickers. We're gonna have
T-shirts.
You didn't bring the stickers, did you?
Because I was like, oh, maybe she'll be able to do it tomorrow. So I was like, I'll just won't bring them. So my fault.
Okay,
my fault.
We're gonna have T-shirts, a mug. We have a little mug,
a muggy,
a bag, a little tote bag,
baggie,
maybe a crew neck sweatshirt. We'll see.
Crew necky.
And then we're also going to do some other designs that aren't exactly Slash and Slay.
But I can guarantee they are for the girlies.
They're for the girlies.
Like a little spook.
Yes.
Spooky.
And it's like Slash and Slay coded, you know?
Yes. It's on brand, but not our brand.
So be sure to go and just go follow us on Instagram at slashandslaypod, where we'll make the announcement and
you can shop because like we're not going to, I don't know, it's going to be like limited, you know, like you gotta get it while you can.
We're also wink. We're also going to do probably a little giveaway on
giveaway on Instagram. Probably.
So go follow us there if you aren't already.
Who doesn't like free stuff?
Right. We love a free.
And my siblings, if you're listening to this, you cannot
enter.
Get it. No, you can enter, but you just can't get it. I'm kidding.
Yeah, you need to enter, but you cannot win.
Yes, you cannot win. No, I'm kidding. Y'all probably might. Who knows?
Y'all probably will. Because there's like 4 of them.
Do you see that? On my elbow?
What is that?
And on both sides.
You're leaning on the
it's from my turf. From this morning. It's been there all day.
Oh.
Anyway. Sorry, everybody. It was like burning.
We need to get that taken care of.
Are you done talking about reminiscing about this year?
Huh?
Oh, we were talking about what we're going to do in the next year.
Yes. So we got the shop going.
We're going to do the shop.
And that's exciting. We might bring back video, but it might be more casual.
I think it would be.
More casual.
Our producer now has like an actual job, like with people that can actually pay him to like take videos and stuff. So poor guy is like doesn't have time to do it for free. He was doing it for free because he's my boyfriend, not because like we were making it. Spoiler. He actually has like a job where people are actually paying him to like do film and stuff. So let him do that. We'll probably be more self-sufficient. Yeah.
And
I want to get a camera.
So it'll be, if we do it again, it'll be super cash.
And fun.
And
like, we'll wear a mask or something so no one has to look at us.
Right. Ooh, that's a good idea.
Woo!
Like,
a new spooky mask every time.
Yes.
Even though they know what we look like.
Yeah. We can just wear our merch so we don't have to worry about what we're wearing.
Yes. Just like Rhett and Link, they always wear their merch.
Yes, they always wear their merch.
We can be like, what's that? What's that pin? It's the pin of Mythicality every month.
Oh, wait, a pin?
They have a pin every month.
We should do that too. We should copy them.
Oh, a pin. I can make buttons. I used to have a button maker.
Oh, a button. We should do buttons.
Button.
Who would buy a button?
Who would buy a button?
That's a good idea. Okay.
What do I hope to accomplish in the next year?
Yeah.
I hope that we continue to enjoy it.
Agreed.
Remember to enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
and not get too in our heads.
Yes.
About, sometimes I will, like, anything worthwhile is sometimes inconvenient.
Yeah.
And sometimes it is inconvenient for us to record this.
Yeah.
But I always enjoy it.
Yeah.
I have never left being like, man, I don't want to do that anymore.
Right. Yeah.
Same.
I always, well, I don't leave because I live here.
Right.
But packing up the stuff, putting it away, it's hard
She
work.
doesn't care.
I'll do it.
She don't care.
Every time.
She don't care.
I genuinely love doing this, and I love coming up with ideas, and it's keeping me creative, it's keeping me on my toes. And I just we're not like measuring success as how you would, I guess, on any normal kind of podcast, you'd measure success by how many downloads, how many Instagram followers, all that stuff. And obviously we can't measure that as success for us.
Oh my God, cut that. Do not put that.
Okay, well, what I was trying to say,
We had to have a laughing break.
we had to stop because we were laughing about that. I was trying to be sincere and saying, like, to me,
Not gonna laugh again.
to me, the success is the fact that we're doing it.
We're still doing it.
That we're still doing it.
We're
and
like,
that
wow,
we're
we've
like,
lasted a year, guys. Like, we've like
And that
gone
we're-
through the trenches
we're
for this.
committed to it.
We are.
And
This is part of my routine at this point.
Same. And I think about it, and I
work my week around doing this.
yes, same.
So, yeah.
And I think that's
what my goal is for the year.
successful to me. For me personally, it's successful. And we have grown. I mean,
Yeah.
we honestly have. Like, we started off with like 30 maybe, and that was just like people that knew us.
Yeah.
And now we're like pushing
More,
650.
yeah.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
it is something, and
Yeah,
it's not
it is
everyone we
something.
just know.
And also, we have to keep in mind and remind ourselves that we have full-time jobs.
yes.
We have lives outside of
Mhm.
this. I wish this was my full-time job.
Same.
But maybe one day. But yeah, that's what I hope in a year. I hope we still enjoy it. I hope we still have a good time, you know?
Same. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is a derailment. But I have to say it. I got a boo basket.
Boob
And
basket.
it was so cute.
What was in your
And
boob
he got
basket?
it for me before I got one for him.
Wow.
He got it for me on October 1st, actually. So it's been
That's
been
perfect.
a minute. I had some delicious caramel apple popcorn in it.
Mm-hmm.
A candle. It was like pumpkin candle. A cute little mug that says, "Hey Boo."
Mm-hmm.
The basket was a cat. Everything was cat themed.
Oh, that's
and
so
I had
cute.
a little kitty, little thing for my office. So I put a little kitty on. I had a hot chocolate bomb, candy corn, Sour Patch Zombies.
Ooh.
What else? I think there was something else. Can't remember now. But it was so sweet. I was so happy.
Aw.
Oh, Blankie.
A blankie. Gotta have
I
a blankie.
loved it.
I love that.
I got a boo basket, everybody.
Yay.
As of the episode where I said I've never gotten a boo basket, now I have a boo basket.
You have a boo basket.
I got a boo basket.
I got one in September, so I don't know if I can talk about it.
Early bird
It
gets
was
the
early
worm.
bird.
Well, honestly, it was like I went to go put mine together for him last weekend, and like there was it was
Barely
slim
anything.
pickings.
Yeah.
It was rough.
Yeah.
It was still fine. Anyway, where are we?
Do we want to do some slash and slays?
Yes, we do.
We have some.
We have some. Vampire.
First, we'll talk about the book that we both read this past week, which is Cutting Teeth by a close personal friend.
Close personal
Chandler
friend of the pod,
Baker.
Chandler Baker. We love her.
This book was basically about following 3 moms of young kids and this kind of weird what would you call it, disease
Yeah, they have like
type
this
thing.
weird outbreak of the children craving blood.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the kids started really craving blood and they would bite. They were
Yeah.
biters.
Bite, and their moms started like siphoning blood for them.
Yeah, it was very like symbolic.
Yeah.
makes me never want to have kids. That's
oh my gosh,
for dang sure.
This whole book. If I didn't want kids before,
oh yeah,
I'm
like, I cannot believe a mother wrote this.
I know.
Like a doting mother.
Right. Like, and I get there was like stuff like it doesn't like all this. There'd be moments where it's like none of all this other stuff matters in this moment because, you know, I love my kids so much.
Yes.
Which I get.
But they were very few and far between, which I think is like motherhood.
Yeah, I think so too. Also, the husbands drove me absolutely
oh my God.
insane.
All of them, even the best one.
Yes.
I was like, die.
Yeah.
I hate you.
Mm-hmm.
You're the worst.
They were horrible.
I related to Darby a lot.
Yeah.
And I was like, if I was a mom, I'd probably be like,
yeah.
that. Like,
I agree.
Addicted
I
to her
actually
phone,
really agree
like,
because she's like, and then she like just wants some alone time.
she literally like most of the time doesn't like her kids, and
Yeah.
that's okay. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to like.
Yeah.
You just have to make sure they don't die and like
Right.
love them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It was. I enjoyed it. It was actually not really what I was expecting.
Me either.
I
thought it was gonna be supernatural.
I thought it was gonna. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like
more supernatural.
Maybe more horror. Maybe I thought more was going to happen. I guess
It was very like it was addicting to me because
Yeah.
I had to know what was gonna happen.
Yeah,
But it wasn't in like it wasn't horror-y. Like
Yeah,
I would
wasn't-
almost say I don't think even on the tag on like Goodreads it had horror. I think it was like thriller.
yeah.
But it's still
I
like
wouldn't even call it a thriller.
horror. Yeah, I don't even
It
know.
was just like it was in a way a love letter to mothers.
yeah, it was like slice of life, but like
Yeah.
horrifying piece of life.
Yeah,
It
it was
also-
very interesting.
It really reminded me so much of
Southern Book
Southern
Club.
Book Club.
I was thinking that too, especially the the moments when I was like so mad at the husbands. Even though the
Yes.
husbands were not bad, like the
Compared
Southern
to
Book Club
yeah.
were.
Still.
But oh my gosh, it just like, and it honestly reading it gave me anxiety.
Really?
Like relationship anxiety.
Oh, because you're like, this better not happen.
Yeah, like last night I was having, just like I was reading it and I was like, this is making me feel things about my husband. Not like bad, but
Yeah.
like just like, what if this happens? What
Yeah.
if I do have kids and this happens? Like I can't live like this. I can't live
exactly.
like these people
There you go.
live.
You have your standard right there.
And there were 3 mothers that all kind of
The one guy that was fine wasn't even the husband.
right. I know he was great,
But
but
he was
wasn't
trying so hard.
Yes,
And
but
she was
he
like,
wasn't-
nope.
I'm like, why didn't you marry that guy?
I
But you don't have to
know.
marry every
Whatever.
guy because he's nice to you.
And nice and perfect and whatever. Anyway.
But the
Yeah.
the twist, the ending, honestly was not expecting that at all.
Me either.
So, no spoilers here.
I know. I was, guys, please do not do this. Do not do this. What I'm telling you that I did.
Just skip ahead.
No.
Oh.
I was reading it on my phone too because I
Uh-huh.
had it on Libby and I had the physical, and I was like almost done with it at like during lunch,
Oh, you told
and
me
then I
this.
was driving on the way home, and at every stoplight I'd be like
You'd read it.
pick up my phone and like start reading it and like wait for the light to turn green, and I would put it down when it turned green.
Yeah.
I was not texting driving, not reading and driving, but I was just like, I have to know what happened. So I was literally like at the very end, and the very, very end reminded me a lot of Southern Book Club too, because it spans like a long time after.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's too, it like shows you a long time into the future.
And it like kind of goes all the way in the
yes.
like
And
in
it's
one
like very
paragraph,
like,
it's
yes,
like, yeah.
yes, very like dream like the future
Mm-hmm.
of what it will look like. I don't know. So I really loved the writing. I really liked all the characters. I loved the story. It definitely was not what I was expecting at all.
Yeah, same.
But I still had such a fun time.
Me too. I was like, it was a book where I genuinely wanted to get back to it to read.
Yes. I was like thinking about these, which
Yeah,
is so
same.
weird. Cause I'm like, I'm thinking about these moms. Like
Yes,
I'm obsessed
exactly.
with their lives.
Yes, same. And I think that's the indicator of a good book is, for me, is when I think about it outside of reading it.
Oh yeah.
And then thinking about, when do I get to read it again? So
Yes.
I would
Slay. Yes. I loved that book. Really did. I'm like, one day I'm going to reread that for sure.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't reread. So, Slay.
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 Slay, slay.
What
so
else?
this movie that you saw.
The movie.
that
Guys.
you hated.
I didn't hate it. It was a good movie, but
that scared you.
It was very scary.
Freaked you out.
Very scary. I did not have a nightmare though.
You didn't?
No.
Well, that's good.
I did have a nightmare the night before because I finished the book Sister of Darkness. And I actually am going to interview that author, which is exciting. But she talks about realm walkers, which are like the highest entity that is like negative entity.
And they go in your dreams.
They really scared me. No, that's Sandman.
Oh.
There's a whole chapter about that. Yeah, we don't have to talk about that one. But I had a nightmare about that. Anyway, did not have a nightmare, thankfully. I think I was just so sleepy. But it was like, so the director, oh goodness. See, this is why we gave up on trying to like have a proper podcast. Yeah. I was like, I don't know the director. Like, I'm so sorry. I know, like,
it was a movie.
If I see it, I know it. Okay. He directed something called, I don't even know what his first movie was called. It was on Shudder. It was like Shudder original, I think. And my boyfriend like is not scared of anything, and he was like terrified of this movie. So he was like, we have to go see the new one. And I was like, no, like I'm so scared. But we did, and it was me and my boyfriend, and then this girl by herself in this theater. It was just us three.
Oh,
and I was like, that girl?
We need her on the pod.
Psychopath. She's crazy. Like, you're by yourself? Okay. But they were only having a one showing of it the whole day. It was at 7 p.m. We're like, okay, we have to go. And it's an Argentinian film. So it was dubbed or subtitled in English. So you had to read the subtitles. And it's called When Evil Lurks. And basically it's this small little Argentinian farm. These two brothers live together, and they have sheep, and they wake up one day and they see guns going off, and it's like at night, and they're like, what is going on? So they like go out in the morning, and they're like, what's this? And they come across a body that was cut in half. Like right off the bat, I was like, oh, disgusting.
It was very gory.
Very disgusting. So they basically, without spoiling anything, they discovered that there's been this entity possessing this person for a year on their town. And the person that got cut in half was a priest coming to expel the demon. And they're like, over a year ago is when they requested this priest come. And so they're like, this guy is like, the possession is going to be born and the demon's going to come like now. So we need to get rid of it. So basically they take the person that's possessed. They like, let's take him 300 miles away. And he falls out of the truck, and they're like, it's fine. Like, he's far enough away. And they go back, and the animals are acting a little crazy. And they basically break every single rule that they established. Like, you can't do this, can't do this, can't do this. And it was just so disturbing, so disgusting. And like, I wasn't even scared of, like, like, I wasn't scared of the exorcist demon. Like, I wasn't scared of, like, the possessed person. It was more so everything that the demon was making everybody around him do. Yeah. Like, I wasn't even scared of the actual demon. Yeah. I've watched so many horror movies now with my boyfriend from the beginning. Like, when we first watched it, I was having a panic attack. Like, he was like, do we need to leave? Like, and he's never like covered my eyes or like, he like lets me decide for myself what I'm going to watch and what I'm not going to watch. But in this movie, several times, his hands like flew like
in front of your face
to my face. And he was like, you do not need to see this. And I would just like cover my ears, and I was like physically shaking because I was so like, that is so bad. Like, I didn't want to see that at all. And so like when I left out of the theater, I was like, my body was so exhausted, and I was like,
from being so tensed up.
And I was like, that was a good movie. Like, and then my boyfriend had to go to the bathroom, and I was like, I have to go with you. So like we both left together because I couldn't be there by myself. Anyway, it was very scary. Wow. Didn't think I was going to make it through.
Would you watch it again? Slash or Slay?
I slay it for being a good movie, but I think I got the gist. That's what I was telling like my boyfriend. He was like, I think they were trying to evoke something with those like gory scenes, and like you understood it. Like, you didn't have to see it to know. And I was like, yes, I got the emotions. I got the feelings. So yeah. I slay it, but I think I'm good with just one watch for a lifetime.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Did you watch any movies?
I rewatched Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Ooh.
Have you ever seen that?
No.
It's based on like the book. It's a book.
Mm-hmm.
Just based like short stories.
Mm-hmm.
I'd seen it. I'd gone and seen it in theaters a while back. It was, yeah.
It was, yeah.
It was. It held up. It's a decent scary movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's like some like cheesy creatures and some like easy jump scares and stuff like that, but not bad.
Not bad.
So I watched that. Actually, I watched a lot of horror movies. Cause I was having so much trouble sleeping the last few days, and
is that a side effect?
No.
Weird.
I think it's because my husband has been gone.
Aww.
But like AMC and Sci-Fi, they show like horror movies constantly. So I've watched.
You have
had
cable?
it on. I have DirecTV Stream.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't pay for.
Oh, okay.
My dad pays for it.
Thank you, Dad.
Thank you, Daddy.
We have Shudder.
Oh, there's a lot of scary movies on that. Movies.
If you ever want to borrow it, you can do Shudder.
Okay. Yeah.
Shudder is so T for horror stands. That's what somebody told me once. And I was
Shudder's,
like, that is so funny.
Shudder
is so T for horror stands.
Shudder's so T.
Yeah.
For horror stands.
Yeah. Someone told me that once and I was like,
okay.
You're right. It is.
Absolutely.
Shudder is so T for horror stands. I was like, absolutely. So I love that.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, guys,
thank you for a year.
Thank you for a year
Of loving us.
Anyone who's been here from the beginning, we stand for you.
Slash&Slay is so T for horse.
Slash&Slay is so T for horror stands.
T-shirt idea?
Ooh. Yes, because we have the teacup.
Teacup. There was a cute teacup shirt, guys. You're going to love it.
Cute little teacup
You're going to love it. Well, if you want to see those T-shirts and more, follow us on Instagram at slashandslaypod, or on TikTok at slashandslaypod.
Trashy shape wood.
I was so good. I was doing so good.
Slashandslaypod. Yeah. We don't really get on anything else, honestly.
No, I hate Twitter.
Yeah,
X.
I don't even look
hate
at
X.
I don't even look at it.
Don't even look at it.
So yeah, so be on the lookout for the Slash&Slay shop, the Chop and Shop.
The Slash and Shop. Keep listening.
Yeah, don't stop listening.
Don't stop
listening. We love you guys.
We love you guys.
We love you guys. Join us next week.